game I'd like to open with is a sports game, actually.
Yep.
And it was a game I didn't hold much enthusiasm for, but I really got into it. It's a game called Jimmy Connors Pro Tennis Tour.
Oh, yeah?
Do you remember Jimmy Connors as being a tennis player? Do you recall?
Yeah, I recognise the name. I think he was already retired by the time I would have seen any tennis.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think so. So it's been the first decent tennis game I've come across. And there's strangely been quite a lot of tennis games up to now.
And a few stinkers.
Oh, they're all rubbish so far. But this game is playable, it's fun, it's got that balance between sort of slightly cartoon but slightly real. It's quite a decent sort of simulator, but I think they've done a good job at that balance. And the best thing about the game is there's only one playable character in the game, and that's Jimmy Connors. You can only be Jimmy Connors.
Okay, interesting.
Which is exactly what I would insist on if I had my own tennis game.
That's true.
You have to play as me. You've bought Jimmy Connors Pro Tennis Tour. You want to be Jimmy Connors, surely?
Actually, I would do it this way around. I would, if I was Jimmy Connors, I'd say you can pick whichever player you want, but the computer opponent will always be me, Jimmy Connors, and I will always win. It'll be like an unbeatable game.
That's a good point. I don't know how much... I mean, I don't know if Jimmy Connors made the game, I think.
No?
So he might not be able to insist on all of those
I would
being
say
unbeatable.
You want the name. you will make an unsellable game.
Yeah, that's true.
Just the rage that you would inspire.
I can't beat this guy.
Even on easy, on the novice setting.
He's acing me every serve.
Unplayable. That's
so
right, folks.
You play as Jimmy Connors, and it's like you play a career mode where you play a full season as Jimmy Connors, and you try and win various US Open tournaments throughout the year to try and end up as world number one ranking. And in tennis, I never got why the ranking was always more important. And in this game, it seems like being world number one is more important than like winning Wimbledon. You think you get a cup if you win Wimbledon, and you can lose every other game forever. And you can win Wimbledon if you were ranked number 3. So, yeah, I think that's the aim of the game. There's also quite a cool feature where it's like novice mode. The player actually moves around and you just do shot selection and timing. And once you've mastered that, you then move your man around and play like as expert. But I was quite enjoying Jimmy doing all the work and I was just knocking the ball. Yeah. And I was actually not too bad at this game. So easy to pick up and play. And finer skills to master if you want to stick with that cartridge. So that's Jimmy Connors Pro Tennis Tour. Pretty good tennis game if that takes your fancy. Next up is a game. I thought this was awesome.